The ITL project, in very simple terms, is a project where we're looking to develop and advocate for a set of tools that will make taking loans easier for women, and the sort of the delivery of the loans will take into account of the changing climatic contexts where these women are living. So through our project, what we are looking to do is we're not just trying to understand how these loans should look like when they're being given and what the repayment should look like, but also we are trying to build the awareness and understanding of women that they should be playing a role in how this loan should be used. So that's another area where we're looking to make a change, for women to have greater access to the decision making of how they will utilize the loans. The decision making that women have currently is we're there in about maybe like 30% or 40% where women actually are able to play a role in in the family decisions and what these loans should be used for. But we are in a position where we want to take this to where we want to increase this, because we feel that since women are the borrowers, they should have a say in how they want to use the money. And by giving them the support and giving them the access to the information of what their potential use for these loans could be, then that will we feel that will be the sort of transformation that we are looking towards. We are, of course, conscious that what we are trying to do with our ITL project is a small step. It's really a stone in a sea, but what we want to do is we want to demonstrate that this can be done, and we have an advocacy component within the project where we are looking to engage with the sort of the policy architecture of these microfinance loan schemes. So that way we want to that we see as an entry point for making a bigger change. At the end of our 2.5 years, at the end of our 30 months, where we want to see is that we have a set of protocols which we would have been able to test on the field, that this is how a climate resilient loan should look like. And we should also have more and more women involved in the decision making, participating in the family decision making. And we will also have we will put our proposition on the table that the microfinance loans, there is a need to relook at how these loans should be given out and what their use should be. So the positive impacts that we have seen so far is that there is a greater understanding among the women on their rights, and we've seen that more and more women are participating in family decision making. Our implementing partner, Gano Unnayon Kendra, is a very active development organization in the region. And Gano Unnayon Kendra has a long history of working with the people of Kurigram and Gaibandha. And one of the reasons why we have partnered with them is because the GUK has a microfinance wing, so they also have an operations where we would be able to test out the protocols and guidelines that we are trying to develop within this project. We had discussed sustainability, and some of the work that we have started under the ITL project will be taken up by GUK in the form of some of the women's rights and the women's rights advocacy work. And at the same time, our advocacy component is something that we feel that the impact of which we should be able to see in years to come, because if we are able to demonstrate the protocols that we have developed under this project, then our advocacy for taking this up and mainstreaming this would be something that would, of course, lead to the sustainability of the project. And at the same time, we would expect GUK to uphold some of these work that we are doing. Right now it's safeguarded under the project, but if there's a value to how this improves the condition of the women, then we would expect that this is something GUK would also be able to adopt. On a parting note, a final message for our ITL supporters is that we are deeply grateful for the generous support that you've extended to us over the years, and we believe that we are putting your resources to the best use, and the difference we are making in the communities where we work is something that we are very proud of. So thank you very much.